Hey there, Elder Statesman back here again with another deck tech. Today we are going to be doing a Dimir control deck. I got this list from Gaby Spartz on one of her videos. I saw it. Saw that I had most of the cards to build it, so I put it together. It's been pretty fun. Basically, this is in a lot of respects, it's a tap-out type of a control deck where they play a threat, you kill it. They play a threat, you kill it. Things like in the early game, cast down, Moment of Craving for early creatures, Thought Erasure on turn 2 is a great card that can take out some really powerful threats early on. You do have 4 counter spells with the Sinister Sabotage, but you're not just sitting back on counter spells like a typical blue-white control deck might do. Then we got Vraska's Contempt as our other pinpoint removal. And then it's got a bunch of card advantage cards. Disinformation Campaign. I've got the Thought Erasure, Sinister Sabotage, Doom Whisperer, and Dream Eater as ways to activate that and get it back in my hand and recast it. I've got Thief of Sanities. If this hits my opponent at least once, I'll generate at least one card advantage, but potentially can draw me an extra card every turn. Against aggressive decks, Ritual of Soot will a lot of times take out 2 or 3 creatures. And we've got Eldest Reborn, good against both aggressive decks and control decks. It gives you a way to kill Niv Mizzet without casting an instant or sorcery, which is really nice, and can bring their Niv Mizzet back for you to use. I do have Dream Eater. You can cast end of turn Dream Eater, put something into their hand, and then cast a Disinformation Campaign or Thought Erasure at the end of turn to get rid of it, so the little potential card advantage there. Lands, nothing real special here. 8 dual lands, couple Field of Ruins. But so far, I've been having a lot of fun with this deck. I'm about 67% win rate. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a couple games here on the ladder, just to see how it does. Where's the Dimir control? All right. This is an iffy hand. I've got 2 lands, but I technically can't cast anything in my hand. My opponent does go first, so I've got 3 draw steps to draw into a land. That would allow me to play Disinformation Campaign and next turn Sinister Sabotage. But against any sort of aggro deck, I'm in trouble because I have no early interaction. You're really looking for a 2 casting cost spell at least, so you can interact somewhat with what your opponent's doing. So I think just to be on the safe side, I'm going to mulligan this. Oh, there we go. That's a much better hand. I'm going to put this on the bottom. I really want to get that 3rd land for a turn 3 Disinformation Campaign. Okay, this could be tough. I'm really going to need to draw like a Ritual of Soot, probably, against this deck. Ooh, okay, well that's good. Not drawing a Curious Obsession is good. Let's see if they got a counter for this. I got my 3rd land for the Disinformation Campaign. Yep, it's got the counter. It's okay. Man. So this signals to me he's holding up either a counterspell or a Merfolk Trickster. We're going to run the Disinformation Campaign out anyways. Best use of our mana. Yeah, Wizard's Retort. Okay. On the plus side, he's not really putting pressure on us. And he's going to run out of counterspells eventually. Okay, Warkite Marauder. Need to draw into some lands here. What's he contemplating? Okay. Well, let's see. Had the counterspell, okay. That's not what I wanted to see. Of course, I don't think he should have played on the Storm Tamer, because now he can't use the Storm Tamer to protect the creature that has the Curious Obsession on. Thief of Sanity could be good. He might have a counterspell for the Thought Erasure. This is my best chance to draw into that fourth land I need. So we'll try this. Got another counter. Okay. Not having land is really hurting me. Not being able to cast like 2 spells in a turn. Try to get around this counter magic that he seems to be drawing a ton of. Okay. Well, I can still only cast 1 spell. But now Thought Erasure might be the best because it gets around Spell Pierce if he has that. The other thought is if I draw into a land next turn, if I use Vraska's Contempt this turn, next turn I might be able to play Thought Erasure and Thief of Sanity. We're going to try the Contempt. But we want to do it on his upkeep. So before he draws any more cards, but that way he has to use his next turn's mana if he wants to counter it. Alright, that's good. See, he made a mistake. He should have used the Storm Tamer's ability to counter that spell, because that would have prevented me from gaining the 2 life. That's the main. So, that was a mistake on his part. It buys me an extra turn, since he's only dealing 2 damage a turn. There's Storm Tamer. So let's hopefully my deck gives me a land. That would be nice. No. Okay. Thief of Sanity is not going to be able to block anything. And I still could double cast next turn. I'm going to Thought Erasure. This might hopefully allow me to draw into 5th land too if it goes through. Ooh, it did go through. Dive Down's pretty good, but we definitely want to get rid of the Essence Scatter since we got a couple creatures we want to cast here. Or do we? Because I can just Thought Erasure away the Essence Scatter next turn. If I do get the land. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Dive Down in case we do draw a removal spell. Okay, we don't want that. We want to get land. Oh, that actually works out pretty good. Let's hope he does not. Well, don't want to try to force through a Thought Erasure. He might have drawn a counterspell. But then, if I do, he'll just be in the same position next turn. He might draw into a counterspell as well. It'll just be 3 life lower. We're just going to go for it. Pray he doesn't have it. Yep, he had it. Man, the inability to draw land. I've run 16 cards, I've only drawn 4 land. I should have drawn 6 or 7 by now. Let's see here. I am basically dead. Because that's going to make my Thief of Sanity unable to block. I'll have 2 flyers and unblockable. I'll play that anyways, maybe he makes a mistake, but yeah, I really needed a little bit more land in this game. And he had a good hand of timely counter spells. Oh yeah, I forgot about this and scatter. Oh well, we will concede. We're going to lose that game anyways. Well, that was a little bit of a tough one. Not drawing the land kind of hurt. Okay, we'll jump into game number 2. Okay. So, unlike last time, the difference with this hand is I have something I can play on turn 2. And I still have 3 turns to draw into a 3rd land to play this Disinformation Campaign. As well as potentially a Surveil to get me there. So we're going to keep this hand. Nice. So always tap land on turn 1. This deck has no turn 1 plays, so it makes it really easy. Golgari, okay. Yes, Carnage Tyrant. Get rid of that. I do want the land. I want to get to 5 land. Yeah. Gonna make my Disinformation Campaign a little less effective, since I'll have land to discard, but... Ooh, I like that. Okay. I feel like the Wild Growth Walker might be the better one to take out. Although if I save this for the Doom Whisperer, I'll take 5, so I'll be at 7, but then I can drop a Doom Whisperer, or no, well, I'd probably drop a Doom Whisperer to block one of these. Or I could draw into a Ritual of Soot. So we're going to wait, and we'll see if he drops out that Doom Whisperer. We'll take that out with the Vraska's Contempt. Wonder what he's thinking about. Forgot to turn the ringer off of my phone. I hope you like to hear R2D2. So he's gained some extra life with the Wild Growth Walker, which doesn't usually matter too much. By the time we take control, when we finally start attacking, we're attacking with things like Doom Whisperers and Dream Eaters, so we'll take his life off in big chunks. Usually by that point, we've run them out of cards and they're just top decking. So... Tapped land. That means he's not playing the Doom Whisperer this turn. So I'm going to use the Contempt now. Save some life. Interesting. So he wants to be able to bring it back out of the graveyard. That's fine with me, because that's a spell he can't use to kill my Doom Whisperer. Okay. Now at this point I'm not worried about scrying. I want to keep my health total up a little high, and I already know next turn I'm probably casting the Dream Eater, and the turn after that probably casting the Eldest Reborn. My plan is, if given the opportunity at the end of his turn, bounce his Ranger to his hand, and then on my turn play the Eldest Reborn so it kills the Doom Whisperer. If that's possible, I don't know if it's going to happen. Most likely he'll attack me with his Doom Whisperer and I'll be forced to block. But that is a trade I'm happy to make. He's thinking hard though. I'm not sure about what. He also might be playing distracted. Okay, he did not attack me. I'm happy about that. So, plan's still the same. Alternate plan is, when I play the Dream Eater, maybe put the Doom Whisperer back in his hand, because next turn I can play double Disinformation Campaigns and make him discard potentially the card that he puts back in his hand. So I feel like with the amount of time he's spending, he's got 1 mana. I don't think there's anything he can play that really matters, that he'd have to think hard about. So I feel like he's distracted, like he's flipping between the game and a website page or something like that. One of the things I actually really like about making these videos is it forces me to play the game in full screen mode and pay attention to the game because I'm talking about it. Let's see, no text. So I'm not checking out other websites. I don't have the TV running in the background. All my attention's focused on the game, and I feel like I'm less likely to make mistakes. I know when I do play sometimes I flip back and forth when I'm not making the videos, and I'll sometimes forget what phase I'm in and forget to play a land. And one time I clicked through my own turn thinking it was the end of my opponent's turn. I was trying to get to my turn, so I didn't play a land. Still managed to win that game. I was actually playing with this deck, but I was playing on my back foot the whole game, and it made it a lot harder. Okay, well, I feel like we were in a good spot anyways with the Dream Eater and the Eldest Reborn we had coming up, or potentially the double Disinformation Campaign. So we're going to do one more. Okay. This is an iffy hand. I go first. I like that I've got plenty of mana. and I've got good cards against any sort of aggressive start. I do need to draw into some sort of card advantage to really get the game going, but I think I'll have time to do that with the cards I've got here, so I'm going to keep it, and we'll see how it goes. Start off with tap land, as always. Okay, we got an aggressive deck. This was a good hand to keep. Not what I wanted. I basically can cast every spell in my deck now except for the Dream Eater. So, no more lands for a minute. Get me some interaction here. Okay. We're just going to get rid of that now before it gets out of hand. Not what I wanted to draw. It's okay. Okay. We'll probably hold off on killing this one right away. Ooh, I definitely want to save my Vraska's Contempt for that. So I'll save this for more of a threat than the Merfolk Branch Walker. I can afford to at least take a hit from that. We might play something. Okay, well, we're gonna play this tapped. So that's 6-drop, so it's not coming out this turn. Okay, no more land, please. Okay. Not playing anything bigger. Might as well take that out now. Wait, my mana is available next turn. Oh, that's actually interesting. Let's see if he has any creature removal. Can that destroy creature? Oh, that can destroy a creature. Well, darn it, I shouldn't have played this. Oh, he's missing a land. Okay. Thought Erasure first of all. Let's see what we got here. Carnage, the Vraska I can kill. The Chupacabra gives him card advantage. Which is harder to deal with. I think the Carnage Tyrant is what I don't want to face. Oh yeah, we'll take another one of those. Okay. Give me something good here. It's gonna be a 3/2. I'll take it, but I'm not going to play it this turn. I want to leave my mana up for the Vraska's Contempt. In case the Relic Seeker comes out. Oh, well. Okay. Do I want... I don't actually want the land. So I'm going to decline... I'm going to decline to search because I want the top card of my deck. Leaving a land in my hand in case I have to discard. Oh no. I need to do it because I need to have the mana available to play the relic, or to kill the Relic Seeker. Oh, that's a different one. Still, unfortunately, can kill my Thief of Sanity.
I only pick targets that interest me. Lucky you.
I kind of feel like saving the Contempt for the big Vraska. I can maybe take this out with the Branch Walker. Let's get some card advantage going here. Disinformation Campaign would be nice. Eldest Reborn could be good. Okay, what's he waiting on? That's not what I wanted. Wow, and another land. Okay.
Sacrifices must be made from time to time.
Okay, give me something good here. I like it. I think Vraska's gotta go. You can bring it back eventually with a Fine Broker, but... Or should I just take out the Fine Broker? No, we're going to get rid of that. Nice. Do you want to do that? Yeah. He'll block with the Land of Our Elves, probably, yeah. That's fine. I'm still gonna kill. Kill Vraska with her own Contempt. Okay, I really need some card advantage. Just done nothing but pinpoint removal the whole time. It's bought me some time, but...
The wild wasn't meant to be contained. Come to me.
Okay, this is just going to die to a Chupacabra, but I got to do it anyways. Yep. Disinformation Campaign wouldn't be bad. Get rid of a fine broker. Hey, there we go. Okay, and can play it. It's only going to take out an elf, but that's okay. Getting turns turn, okay. And boo. Too many lands, right? A game where I didn't draw enough lands, and a game where I draw too many lands. This game actually could have gone a little bit better if I had gotten some card advantage a little bit sooner. Anyways, that's the deck. As you can see, I've been bouncing around the gold tier 1 for a while. I'm just looking forward to the next set coming out and making some new decks. So for now, I'm just running with what I've got. I'll try to remember to post a deck list in the comment section for this. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments. Hit like and subscribe if you like the video. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see, any decks you'd like to see me try out. And I will see you on Friday with another draft.